light, happiness, joy, abundance, and filled with so much faith. Real quick, can y'all do me a favor, please? Can you please hit that like button? Please hit share. Please hit subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on to all, so you can always update it whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And if you like to donate, you do not have to. It is not a requirement, but it is truly appreciated. The information is in the description box down below, and thank you from the bottom of, but with all of my heart, ahead of time to anybody and everybody who chooses to do so, and to everybody who has been, and for the super thanks and the membership thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless your beautiful, gorgeous souls tenfold. Please keep in mind within watching any of my readings or anything that I post, so you are in understanding and agreement that I am not reliable nor responsible for anybody's actions but my own. Hey, Janae! Anybody's actions but my own, so please only take what resonates and leave what does not resonate for whom it resonates for. Remember, he roles can be reversed. Just don't, yeah, sorry guys. Sorry, I just sorry. Yeah, just don't put anything, don't make anything fit that doesn't fix you. Don't want to break your beautiful divine puzzle. With that being said, I hope you're all having a beautiful and blessed day. Sorry guys, this is part 2. If you didn't see part 1, you can go rewatch it, or I'm just pretty much going to tell you what it is right here. It's only a few minutes in. Sorry guys, yeah, I had a phone call from a family member that I haven't like talked to in a couple of years. So, and usually when that happens, it's like bad news, like somebody passing, but it was actually the opposite. It was actually really good news. So, yeah, my bad, guys. Back into the reading now. All right, so, what were we saying here? So, yeah, somebody was getting in their own way. All right, you had like somebody was dealing with some underlying fears, okay, fears of success, fear of failure, okay, whatever the situation is, but you're getting past that, okay, you're getting past that's what was keeping you stuck, all right, in the past, but now you're getting over that. All right, so if like, or that you're going to eventually figure out how to do that, okay, and whoever this Queen of Swords is, they're terrified of whatever they tried to steal being come to light, okay, it's come to light. They're trying to steal your destiny. But whatever this is as tangible, that like I was saying before, the phone call I got. All right, so something that was being moved around, okay, as well. Somebody they sent in, I feel like it's a mother figure or aunt figure, something like that. They sent a distraction in, okay. There was something that was going on behind your back, all right, and with that, I feel like it could have possibly had an ex involved, or ex love interest, or something like that, okay, whether they want to be with you. And I feel like now what's happening is the person, there was somebody in your past that you were involved with, or wanted to be involved with, or they wanted to be involved with you, all right, they're stuck on you. They can't move past you. They realize they made a wrong investment with whoever that person is. They're realizing this person was the Empress in the reverse. He's also, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody was a gold digger, and they're not stable, okay, they're just all over the place, and they made the wrong decision. This person's stuck on you. They can't move forward from you, and they got no success with dealing with this other person, okay. So now they want to come in, they want to balance something out, or they're going to, okay, and maybe something's already going on behind the scenes, all right. But after a time of you being stuck and stagnant and feeling like you weren't moving forward, you weren't getting the victories that you expected to get, now it's going to start, I feel like, because that was you getting in your own way, okay. There was other manipulation stuff going on, but there was some underlying fears of either success or failure or something like that was holding you back. All right, but you're facing those, you know what I mean, those fears, and you're moving forward, okay. You've been doing a great job, by the way, as well. And after a time of stuck and stagnancy, you're brushing through that, and you're going into success, okay, to ultimate wish fulfillment, dreams coming true, the best possible outcome that you could possibly think of. All right, it's going from like stuck and stagnant and like no progression to major progression, some sort of wish come true, some sort of prayers coming true. It says, go your ways, behold, I send you forth as lambs among wolves. Wow, that's crazy. See, like, there's this prayer that just came on my phone, if you heard like that church bell, and it says, go your ways, behold, I send you forth as lambs among wolves. So that's also a reminder, like I said, you could be seeing number 66 could be another number you could be seeing. Makes me think of Psalm 66 and Psalm 23. Like with Psalm 66, it talks about, God sent you, let you go through like trials and tribulations, but he was with you the whole time. He allowed wolves to walk all over you, people to treat you like crap, confirmation, to treat you like crap, but it was to strengthen you. And now you're after like that trial and error and like, you know, these horrible times, it's going from that to shouts of joy, success, and happiness, okay? And God's, you know, protecting you. All right, and you're going to go from like hard times to like, you know, going from hell to heaven, pretty much. You see what I'm saying? Oh crap, something's just getting thrown on your hands, okay? 4 wands, you're about to celebrate, okay? Because it could be a twin flame also, but something about a house could be significant, but you have a solid foundation with this 4 wands that's coming in. You're going to be celebrating, okay? Something here on the fence. Okay, there's 10 of wands as burdens is on the fence here. So you release some sort of burdens, and I feel like this is on the fence here because you were heavily burdened. Like God put burdens on your back and everything else. He allowed people to walk over you, treat you like crap, and it was for a reason, to strengthen you, to empower you, and also so that you can serve these people that did you dirty karma. All right, because and now all the burdens that were thrown your way, all right, it is going back onto them. You're releasing burdens, and I feel like this person that wants, you know, their chance with you, whether it's a relationship, friendship, whatever, they want, they're stabbing this Queen of Swords in the back, or the Empress in the reverse, in the back, and they want to come. They realize it was too much of a burden. They didn't get no success. They're stuck on you. They can't move forward, so they want to come and release some sort of burdens and speak the truth and do the right thing. Okay. And whatever's being sent your way is going back to them in a negative form or fashion. And we have 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. They can't control you. There's something that's being released. They can't hold you back. And whatever was stolen from you or attempted to be stolen with the 7 of Swords in the reverse is being released to you. Why? Because someone's coming forth and they already spoke the truth. They told them whatever this is. Now, somebody was also planning to distract you, to try to, you know, their plan to try to control you and to hold you back and everything else and steal what they were trying to steal from you. It did not work. They realized they can't control you. They can't control, you know, your mind thoughts or anything like that. Okay. And you cut the right people off at the right time. Keep listening to your, you know, your divine, your, what do you call it? I don't know the words. Like I'm just trying to say your, you know, whatever it's called. But now you're about to have happy home, happy family. Ultimate wish fulfillment in your like family life, in love life, in all areas and aspects of your life. Okay, so this Queen of Swords in a reverse could have been a family member or somebody that was like married to a family member. An aunt could be involved. Okay, it does whatever it is. Okay, so if you've been having family issues, that's, you're moving forward. Okay, or you're moving from maybe a Queen of Swords in a reverse. Okay, a Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry, in the reverse, a gold digger. All right, and you're moving forward to happy home, happy family. Someone's trying to control you and your family life. That's not happening. They can't do that. There could have been something here that was left to you, that's being released to you, that was from a family member possibly. But if you've been having family issues, that's done with, okay? You're moving forward from this into like a happy home, a happy family, and to like literally a happy home with the 4 of wands here, okay? You have a house coming in or a twin flame possibly. You're going to be celebrating. You have a lot of, and this is whatever they tried to steal, okay? They were unable to do this. They stole a house. Look, because this card would have went here. And I feel like there's a false flame involved here. So this would have went here, but it, you know, what they tried to steal, they were unable to do it, okay? It's still coming. And it's leaving. You're going to be celebrating. Okay, so there's a 4 of wands with the 3 of wands. That's 7 of wands. You're protected. You have your guard up. Okay, so whatever this is protected and guarded as well. Excuse me. All right, so yeah, and I feel like there was a house taken from you, but it's coming back to you. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles in the. So there was some sort of shady-ass investment, okay, that's been discovered. Okay, they invested in the wrong thing, and it's the person that wants to come back. Okay, they're just doing the right thing and explaining what's going on there. Because you're coming up out of hermit mode to 10 of Pentacles. Okay, if you've been financially struggling, that's over with. You're getting like generational wealth coming in. I feel like it's an inheritance, possibly like a family, something that was left to you that was being, you know what I mean, from something to do with your family that was stolen from you. Okay, somebody, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse could possibly be living in a house that belongs to you, possibly, and they're getting kicked the fuck out. I feel like there's a court proceeding. I don't know if you know about this. It's either going on behind your back, or maybe you're already aware of this. It could have been like a struggle or a fight, a long procedure. I don't know if you know about this or not. Somebody feels like just giving up. Okay, it's not worth the fight. It's not worth the burden. They can't really go on much longer. But I feel like with this 10 of Cups here and this 4 of Wands, I feel like you have a twin flame. I feel like you're going to get married. This is definitely a marriage. With the 4 of Wands to the 10 of Cups right next to each other, you're going to get married. This relationship's going to turn into a marriage. Even if you're like, oh, I don't want to get married, I'm telling you right now, that's going to change when you meet this person. There's definitely a marriage. 6 of Cups, okay? Somebody from your past is coming back, okay? And I feel like whatever this is in the past, like I said, there's a person that, a situationship, an ex or something, or somebody that wanted to be with you or something like that. That person, all right, they want to come back. So like I said, they're cutting off this person. They're releasing any burdens. They realize they can't move forward from you. They want to come back in. And now I don't know. I don't know why. I kind of feel like it could be like a friend that you consider to be a family member, possibly. It could even be like a friend that you looked at and you called like your uncle or your aunt or your brother or your sister, and they betrayed you. They went with this person and they didn't get no success, okay? So now, and also, whatever they tried to steal, this was from your past, but it's coming back to you in the present, okay? It's coming back in, all right? And there's something that's coming back from the past that they thought they got away with, that they didn't. It's coming to bite them in the ass. 9 of Swords. They're trapped in their head. They don't know what to do. The people from your past, and they're afraid of what they did in the past, and that's coming back to get them and biting them in the ass now, and they can't move forward. Somebody's replaying over and over again how they treated you, what they did to you. They're terrified because they know that whatever they did has been discovered. The illusions have been shattered, all right? And they didn't even get no victory. And wow, you know, and now these people are also thinking like, damn, they really regret the way they treated you, what they did, all right? Because you were always good to them. You were always there for them. You know what I mean? You're the only loyal person that, you know, that these people even ever knew. And they could really use you now, but obviously, what the fuck? They did you dirty as all get out. But I do feel like there's this person that wants to fix something. They're already doing it behind the scenes. This is the extra card. Yeah, okay. They're doing, making sure another card didn't flip over and I didn't. Yeah, okay. So they're trapped in their head about you being this loving, nurturing. Like I was just saying, like they regret how they treat you. Okay. They're terrified because people are seeing you for who you truly are, this very loving, nurturing, caring, divine being, all right? And they regret how they played you and everything else, and they didn't get no victory with you know, screwing you over, and somebody's like, they're constantly playing it over and over in their head what they did to you, and they're terrified about the consequences, okay? And plus not having you. Somebody just wants to release these burdens and let the past be and move forward, okay? Because they know that the karma that they're going through, all the F stuff that they're going through right now is because of what they did to you. They know that's definitely karma. And they know you did not deserve what they did to you. The Hangman in the reverse, okay? So you're moving forward. You're not stuck. You were at one time. You were getting your own way, okay? Now you're not. Somebody could have tried to sacrifice you. But now this person from your past, this is what they tried to do in the past, probably trying to steal your fucking money or whatever, but it did not work, okay, because God's stepping in. So you're moving forward, okay? You're not stuck. You're not stagnant, okay? Somebody doesn't want to go to jail. They don't want to get caught. They don't want to get, so what they're doing is they're releasing these burdens. They're telling these other people. They don't even care if they really get locked up, but they're going to, you know, they're already been working with the police, okay, whatever they did. 10 of Pentacles, you're getting, they tried to sacrifice you for an inheritance, for a large amount of money. And they were unable to do that. Why? Because you're protected. Now they're trapped in their head because whatever the sacrificial, whatever they try to do, it's been discovered, okay? And you're not, they can't sacrifice you, okay? And they kept with the 9 of Wands. Look, they kept doing this. They kept trying to throw burdens your way constantly to try to sacrifice you, all for the love of money, which is money that was yours, okay? And they know how much of a loving, that's why they're trapped in their head, because they know how much of a loving person you are. Even when you didn't have it, you would like give the shirt off your back, right? So now they're thinking like, why did they go against you with this person over here that's a gold digger, and they were promising everybody a bunch of, you know, they're promising them a dream when really it was a nightmare, right? And like you're still getting this, and they're thinking like you didn't deserve any of this. That's why they're trapped in their head thinking about that Queen of Cups, how loving, nurturing, caring you are, how you're always there. You didn't deserve any of this, and they continuously, they would not stop throwing burdens your way, trying to sacrifice you, trying to do, you know what I mean? This is like, you've been through a lot of burdens, a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, a lot, okay? But for everything that you've been through and the way you handled it, and you continue to stay in that loving manner, that Queen of Cups manner, you have no idea about how much you're about to be blessed, okay? Because a lot of people, they would have not been able to go through all these burdens, these trials and tribulations, and still stay in that loving, you know, nature that you are. They would have been they would have let the darkness turn them dark, okay? But you didn't, okay? You were, because you're the light of the, you know, you're the light in the darkness. So now all those burdens, everything that they continually kept doing to you, you're protected from, and it's all going back to them. Their plan was to do this, to continually kept causing you burdens, to distract you, to cause you, you know what I mean? Because they're trying to distract you, because they're trying to move something behind your back, okay? Probably some sort of house, money. There's I'm seeing like people signing paperwork and moving shit, like, and you standing there, like things are being done literally right in front of you, but behind your back, right? Somebody was really playing in your face, like having your stuff, wearing your, like, for instance, like say if somebody left you, you know, a house, a car, whatever, money. They were like, they were doing you some just like disrespectful as shit, like wearing, say if your family member left you jewelry, they were wearing your jewelry that was left to you and shaking your hand while they're wearing, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, picking you up in their car, which was really your car. Could have invited you over to their house when really it was your house that was left to you. You see what I'm saying? Like, they were doing some really disrespectful shit and purposely doing it, and they were flaunting it face, and they were like, you know what I mean? But I don't know if you knew this or not, or if you had a feeling like this stuff was yours, but since they wanted to be so disrespectful, you know what I mean? It was all a test for you and for them, and they failed the test. You passed the test because God's stepping in now, all right? But you're getting generational wealth. You're coming up out of some sort of stuck and stagnant energy, and major stuck and stagnant energy to major forward movement, okay? To generational wealth, okay? Because it's already, this is what they tried to steal. This is what they tried to steal right here. And it's coming in now. This is from the past. It's just supposed to be, you know, you're supposed to get this a while ago. It could have been 6 years ago, 9 years ago. It could have been 3 years ago. It could have been 10 years. You know what I mean? I feel like it's been a long time, but it's coming in now. Why? Because you're ready now. Okay, maybe in the past you weren't really ready. Maybe you had addictions, or you still had other people around you that you needed to cut off, or, you know what I mean? But now is your time to shine. It's time for you to get this. You earned it. You deserved it, and it's yours. Six of Wands. Yeah, you're getting a victory here. You're moving forward victoriously. You got this. Victory, success, public recognition, possibly even fame. You're moving forward. Six of Swords right here over top of the Six of Wands. Like I said, you can be seeing 66, Psalm 66. You went through the trials, the tribulations, and the burdens, okay? 66 right here. And right from 66, look, since you did that, the same people that fucking played you, that wanted to smile on your face, stab you in the back, and betray you, so, the same people that cause these burdens on your back, like with the Psalm 66, 23 right here, God's preparing the table in front of you in the presence of these scumbags that did this to you. They're going to watch you get everything that they tried so hard to stop, block, steal, and delay. You're going to watch this. But you're moving forward victorious, and no matter what, something's being released to you. It's going to help you move forward. You're going to literally move. There's like a literal like move into like a house, or possibly out of state. Something like this is being released. They can't stop you anymore. All right. You're moving a distance. I see this, right? Distraction. I've seen it as as distance. You're moving a distance away. Two of Swords. There's a decision that needs to be made. Somebody was trying to block you, okay? So now, like I said, this other person from your past is now, like I said earlier, they're cutting this person, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the gold digger, off. They're cutting this person off, and they're going to come forward. They're going to release these burdens because they're not They're not, you know what I mean? They ain't doing this. Somebody is. She's trying to stop, you know, she's pissed off because she tried to steal from you. She was unable to do this. She worked with a lot of people. All right. They're trying to block your achievements. They're also she's trying to stop you and block you from getting whatever this is that's coming in for you, that money and, you know, your success, and also whatever was attempted to be stolen from you. But this person right here is blocking this person, cutting them off, and releasing the burdens. Okay. And they're already doing this behind the scenes, right? But she's still trying to do some fuck shit to try to stop this person. I feel like it's a friend. Okay, it's either a friend of the family or somebody that you called, like your uncle or your brother or your sister, or, you know what I mean, something like that, but they weren't blood related. Or it could be somebody that you had a child with. Something like that is significant. She's trying to stop this person, but they can't. It's already been done. Yeah, because it's in God's hands. There we go. Bing, right there. So God's stepping in. It's in God's hands. So whoever's trying to block you, stop you, He's going before you, making all crooked streets, you know, path straight. You know what I'm saying? Why am I having this trouble speaking? And God is blocking whatever fucking bullshit this person's doing to you. Something about his baptism could be significant. This person's completely obsessed with you. Yeah, somebody's releasing toxicity. Okay, devil in a reverse. Somebody could be a karmic. Somebody could be somebody from your past. Okay, is releasing that toxicity. Like I said, they're cutting this person off. They're moving forward. They're releasing the devil, and they're releasing these burdens. They're speaking the truth. They're doing the right thing. Okay, and the reason why, like I said earlier, you had an addiction or something. You had something toxic in your life. This is why God put it to a pause and allowed these people to pause burdens on you and everything else, and allowed them to do, you know, what they did to you, because you weren't ready in the past for it. But now you are, okay? Because you released any toxicity yourself that was blocking you and stopping you and everything else. So now that you release this toxicity, you're getting a generous blessing to the point where you're going to be able to bless the pockets of other people with the Six of Pentacles here. So now this person they want to come in and be really, really generous to you, and they're talking about they're releasing all the burdens, okay? They're releasing the toxicity, they're telling everything, okay? They're telling everything, they're throwing everybody under the bus and exposing everything, okay? And they're doing this to try to get themselves from they're hoping that's nothing. Oh, I don't think I got to say this yet. This person that's exposing everything, you might be shocked to find out who this person is. And for some reason, I feel like you could have possibly told yourself you're completely done with this person, but this person's going to win your heart back, okay? It's not a relationship, not in a relationship type of way. This is like a friend, a family friend, or someone you considered family possibly, and you cut them off. But when you see like how this person's going to actually do the right thing, they're going to apologize to you. You're going to feel the heartfelt apology, and they're putting everything down. They're bringing you justice. Well, God's bringing you justice, but He's softening this person's heart and putting it on this person's heart to be the one in the 3D to expose everything. You see what I'm saying? So now this person's they're exposing everything. They want to be extremely successful, and you're about to go from a time of stuck and stagnant, not getting any success, not seeing any progress, you know what I mean, to major windfalls of success, okay? With the 9 of Wands to the 6 of Pentacles here, all right? There could be some sort of burdens some things, you know what I mean, could be a little bit burdensome, but you know how to stay the course and weather the storm, all right? But it's going to be very successful, okay? You're going to go from it's going to feel like it's overnight, like it's just going to be one thing after another, a blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing, and it's because of all the trials and tribulations you went through. Look at all these wands and all these swords. This is major betrayals, major burdens, major manipulations, like cutthroat, like really, you've been through a lot, okay? A lot of trials and tribulations, and because of the way you handled it and staying in the loving type of person that you are, okay, and not allowing the darkness to turn you dark and stay in the light of the world, so is why this is coming in for you. It's going to be so, you know, and somebody's they're scared though. The person that wants to come in, they want to be kind to you and expose, you know what I mean? You're going to allow this person to be your friend again, okay? And I feel like you're going to be shocked. Like, you're not expecting this. They're not expecting it either, okay? They're not, they at least think that, like, you're, you know what I mean? But they still just want to do this in a generous, you know, because they really feel bad for what they did to you, and they know that you didn't deserve it. So, but you're going to end up getting over your differences. This is not an ex. It's not an ex. It's like a family friend or something. Yeah, wow. There was a generous blessing. Look, there's a lot of money coming to you, sweetheart. Whatever you're doing, and also somebody left you a generous blessing, okay? To the point where you can bless the pockets of other people. It was an inheritance. It was generational wealth. It was a lot of fucking money. And guess what? This family member or friend or whoever is exposing this other person. This is why you're gonna be cool with this person. In the past, they tried to steal it. They're unable to, okay? And they had a lot of people involved. They're trying to hold you back from getting this, but they can't. They're trying to block you. This female, the gold digger, is trying to block it, but now it's being released to you. This inheritance, this blessing, to the point you're gonna be able to bless other people's pockets, all right? And because God trusts you with it too, it's coming to you. It's being released to you. They can't stop this. They can't block it. They can't delay it. All right. There's already a court procedure going on, whether you're aware of it or not. And I feel like it was already, like, it's been going on for possibly a while, or it's about to be going on. Like, there could be things going on behind. I don't know if this person this person from your past got in trouble themselves, and they're doing this like to get themselves out of trouble by telling on somebody. I don't know. But either way, they're bringing you justice. And yeah. Somebody literally is really crying over you. And I don't think it's like an ex. It's like a friend or a family friend. Something like this. You would have thought that you were like the love of their life. Like how they're in this, because this person really did love you. Five of Wands. What was done in the dark has come to light. They can't manipulate you. They can't betray you. Okay? The moon in the reverse. Yeah, so something was hidden. Okay? There's something that was hidden. You're moving forward. Okay? Either way, you're achieving. There's some sort of hidden achievement that you're unaware of. Okay? That's coming to light. Somebody was trying to hide you and stop your achievements. Also, with you keeping your mouth shut and not allowing people to know what you got going on is really helping you out. All right. But, what do you call it? Something that was hidden. Like, look, with that four of pentacles here, there was that hidden generous blessing. It was hidden. Okay, somebody was holding on to it, was supposed to hold on to it, or was trying to hold on to it, or block you from getting it. They were trying to get rid of you in the meantime, because they figured they'd get rid of you, and they probably had something set up where like the money was supposed to go to them if you weren't here, right? And they were trying to let you from getting it, but that's been discovered because this person from your past is exposing this person. All right, and now that what was done in the dark has come to light, it's being left to you. Okay, now they're all fighting. This person from your past, with this Five of Wands here, like I said, this person from your past that wants like a friendship with you again, all right, somebody that was very close, was a very close person to you that you consider to be family, all right, and now they're fighting with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So now he or she is cutting her off and moving forward, and you know what I mean, really realizing how toxic. And I feel like this person from your past is exposing this person and cutting this person off that's fighting with this person. The reason why they did this too, one is because they're promised the world and everything else, but also they feared her. I don't know what like control she had, but she dabbles in the darkness. Okay, he or she does too, but a lot of people for some reason fear her, and I don't know what kind of hold she has over people, or what kind of something like that is significant, but this person's not dealing with it no more. Okay, and they're letting go of this person. And I feel like they also are bringing other people on their side too. Like there might be multiple people that are also, you know, cutting her off and getting on, you know, and like getting on your side in the background. Somebody's very jealous of you and envious of you and your achievements. Eight of Wands in a reverse. Okay, something backfired. That's why somebody blocks from some sort of like communication coming from you. Somebody's terrified because whatever they did to you, whatever toxic shit they did to you, backfired onto them. Somebody's also now trying to fight. There's some sort of like, I feel like with the court things, like I said, there could have been like a fight in the whatever, and you know what I mean, they're doing everything they can to try and slow this down, stop this, block this, and everything else, but it's not happening. All right, now that you don't have any toxicity, they were banking on and hoping that you had some sort of toxic trait or addiction. I feel like it's addiction, so it could be alcohol possibly. All right, it doesn't have to be, but like you see how she's pouring out like in this card, the Star card in reverse. she's pouring out alcohol. It doesn't have to be there's smoke on this card. Maybe you smoked or you did drugs or drank or something. I don't know. It was something toxic that you released, and they were banking on you for having that toxicity, and it didn't work. So now everything done fucking backfired. Maybe somebody tried to say that you were a crackhead or something. I don't freaking know. They tried to say that you couldn't handle your money or your finances and blah, blah. You know what I mean? And they need to handle the money for you, and the whole time they weren't giving you anything, something like this, and something like that's significant. And now someone's trapped in their head. They're terrified. They don't know what to do. They can't sleep at night because, you know, everything's backfiring. Everything that they did backfired onto them. All right. 10 of Pentacles, though. Somebody's trying to delay you from getting this. There could have been a message that was blocked, okay, about this money that was supposed to come to you, this generational wealth. Somebody's trapped there. It's ending. Somebody passed away, okay? Somebody did some sort of sacrificial death ritual, and that's why they're scared to death, because the sacrificial death ritual backfired on them, and now they're terrified. Somebody could have had a dream of them dying. Okay? Probably on the full moon. They could be possibly doing that tonight. Dumbasses. All right, but look, they're trying to end, okay? They're trying to end you from getting this. Somebody passed away. They left you this generous blessing. It was from a past. It was an inheritance of some sort. All right, but now also see how at the bottom of this death card, it says release, okay? Whatever this generous blessing is, it's being released to you, all right? And this death, how they literally tried to sacrifice you. They did some sort of sacrificial death ritual on you, okay? They wouldn't stop doing this. They kept going. They kept causing you burdens. They wanted to burden you to death, okay? They wanted you to go crazy, you know, or get so stressed out that you would have a stroke or a heart attack or something, right? And, you know what I mean? And now it didn't work out like that, okay? Now they're scared to death because everything backfired onto them, and the sacrificial death ritual backfired onto them, and now they don't know what to do. Somebody could also be, okay, so this person from your past, they might not be doing too good. They could do, I see that it said speed here, or somebody could do meth, possibly. You see the smoke here, maybe they smoke it. Somebody could have cancer. Or maybe they are addiction. See the speed, the smoke, some of the toxicity. Maybe they're, somebody, I feel like their health is not doing good, and I feel like it's due to their addictions, their, you know what I mean, and their lifestyle, and plus them playing around with some dark manipulation shit that they should not be doing. Somebody could have passed away and you might not be aware of this, or there could be some sort of shadiness behind somebody's passing that's been discovered, okay? But someone's afraid of passing away, and maybe this is what they're doing, clearing their conscience before they go, because they're afraid of, see how on this death card there's like this guy in its cloak and there's a black hole right here, right? I feel like they're afraid of what's going to happen next. Maybe they got bad news. Okay, in the beginning of this, I was afraid. Remember, I was like, oh shit, I felt like, I honestly thought that phone call was going to be about somebody getting a call that someone passed away, right? And it was actually a good phone call. So I feel like because maybe they're afraid they're going to be passed, and they want to clear their conscience or whatever before, all right? But they were trying to cause you a lot of trauma as well, but it's an end to that. I feel like somebody's like on their deathbed. What's the outcome, please and thank you? Somebody's like really admires the fact that you you can keep rebuilding and regoing. Like they're like amazed at the amount of things that you have been through and how you can keep going. The Lovers, you're making the right choice. And look, the Death, somebody's going to make the right choice before they go, because they're afraid to pass. They're afraid, you know what I mean? Somebody's afraid they're going to be passing, so they're making the right choice, okay? But confirmation, because they're afraid of what's to happen, you know, what's to come. You know, before, when they were doing this fuck shit and they weren't thinking about, you know, what the afterlife, until somebody got some sort of news. You know what I mean? They got bad news about their health. Confirmation. And maybe they got like only so much time to live, you know what I mean? Maybe they could have told them they got like 6 months, 3 months, whatever the situation is. And I think it's through some sort of addiction, and they want to clear the air. But yeah, they're making the right choices. You've been making the right choices, and also you have, like I said, there is definitely a decision that needs to be made. All right, but there's a person here that you have that solid level for coming in, and you're getting that, okay? And they see you, they're gonna come, you know what I mean? They want to come be with you, okay? What is the outcome, please, and thank you? Ten of Swords. It's over for somebody. It's a painful, permanent ending. The truth behind, look, somebody literally tried to kill you. Okay, and it's over with. They're trying to cause some sort of painful, permanent ending to your achievements, to you moving forward, all right, and to, you know, and everything else, okay? But somebody's fighting. Somebody wants to fight to the death for you, okay? And they're completely ending it with this person, all right? And they're cutting them off. They're doing the right thing, and the truth is out about how far they went, how, you know, how far they want to try to unalive you for some sort of money. But now they're trying to cause a painful, permanent ending to your foundation and everything else. But it's not going to happen. You have a solid foundation, all right, and you know what I mean. They're trying to stop this and block this, but it's not happening. But I also feel like it's a twin flame with the Four of Wands here, and with that Lover's card. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what is the outcome, please? Thank you. Somebody's trying to control your whole life. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you kept your sword up. They weren't expecting you to you know, but you're very intelligent with this Queen of Swords here. Extremely intelligent, okay? And, you know, your cutoff game is extremely good as well. You're a natural born leader. They're trying to stop you from being, you know, somebody's going to, like, really wants to control your whole life and everything about you. But that's not going to happen. Somebody can't spy on you anymore. 10 of Pentacles. You're getting this money. Generational wealth is coming in. The High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah, that Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry, in the reverse is some sort of witch, okay? And they're cutting this witch off. They realize how toxic this person is. They're a witch, warlock, whatever the situation is, all right? This person's very dumb, very slow, not educated, or they think that, you know what I mean? 9 of Cups, okay? You're getting ultimate wish fulfillment. Now that you release whatever toxicity, you're moving forward. If this, somebody's ending it with this, somebody, okay, this person from your past might be going to a witch or like a practitioner of some sort to get rid of her. Whoever was trying to get rid of you, I feel like this person from your past might be working with some sort of dark or some shit to get rid of that person. But you're going to have, somebody's mad because they can't spy on you anymore. They didn't, also what they did not see coming was you releasing any toxicity and moving forward and cutting these people off, all right? Also, you were uneducated about this. You were unaware of this generous blessing. Look, see? You didn't know about this blessing. This is a generous blessing that you were unaware of. You had no idea. They worked super hard to cover it up, and you don't see this coming. You didn't know about it. Maybe you intuited about it, but they tried super hard. This is something that's going to come out of nowhere for you, all right? It's going to be a major blessing coming in, but you didn't see this. You didn't know about it, but you're about to find out. So it's going to be something really, you know what I mean? Whatever kind of spiritual warfare they're trying to do towards you, like to spy on you, there's some like spirit monitors or like mocking spirits or like or something like this. They're trying to do some sort of, I don't know if they're doing like readings on you or what they're doing. They can't see. They're pissed off because they're kicked out of your energy. They can't see what you got going on. But it's an ending to you not being aware of this generous blessing. All right, because now you're about to get generational wealth too, but ultimate wish fulfillment. It's over. You're getting dreams. Your dreams are coming true. Best possible outcome out of all of this, and that you don't see it coming. It's gonna be. You're gonna be literally. I kept seeing 66, like Psalm 66. You're gonna be shouting for joy. Like you're gonna be so happy about whatever this is that's coming in for you. You don't see this. It's literally gonna be like a miracle, like literally a miracle. And generational wealth. You're manifesting a house. All your hard work, dude. You have a solid foundation. You're manifesting generational wealth, your twin flame, or a house, a solid foundation, because of all your hard work, okay, to get justice. You're working hard, so it's justice for you to get all of this and to come the fuck out of hermit mode if you are, all right, to get outside, let the world see you, okay? So let's these cards first. Somebody's watching you. There could have been money. I don't know if you went through something very traumatic when you were younger. For somebody, you're completing some sort of trauma from your past. You're releasing toxins. You're doing a lot. You've been through a shitload, okay? You've been through a lot of stuff. And all this, and the amount of work you're doing to release trauma, to complete all this, okay? And there's a lot of chaos you went through. All right, but I don't know why I'm getting, for somebody, you went through something when you were younger, something very traumatic. I don't know if there was an accident or something. You could have been a child, or like younger, and maybe you were like, there could have been money that was given to you. Say you were in a car accident or something like that, or bit by a dog, something traumatic, and there was money that was supposed to come to you, but a family member never told you about this. I think you were supposed to get this when you were a child, but like you were a kid. It was something that, some sort of trauma that you completed, and chaos that you went through. And that's what you need to do, is release this trauma, complete it, move forward, release toxicity. Something that you could have possibly did drugs over or drank over to, like, this could have been like, pretty much, if you did have addiction, it could have inspired from this, it could have been to cover up this trauma of something that you went through. With the education when you were younger, you're a child. Some sort of childhood trauma. And it's now being released to you. I don't know. That's for somebody specific. That's specific about some sort of burdens that you went through. Somebody might have not have completed high school or college or something like this. Somebody's going to be getting their like GED or something like that, or something like that's significant. Somebody needs to, or they will be, or something like that. Or maybe somebody's like going to college when they're older. Something like that significant for somebody. For somebody, someone's like family member was in like the railroad, or some about a pension is significant. Something that was that you almost died in. There was something very traumatic where you could have possibly died when you were younger. You've been through a lot of burdens like your whole life. It could have even been like you've been through so much that where like it might have even been a struggle for you to come into this world. You could have been like, all right, say maybe you were born with like the umbilical cord wrapped around your throat, or your mom might have had to have like a emergency C-section, or there was something traumatic even, or like it's just been chaos your whole life pretty much. You could have been premature or something like this significant. Blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. Luke 11:28, November 28th could be significant. Face your, what I say earlier, face your financial fears. I said that in the very beginning. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. And you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear. And that every successful person has adjusted with and struggled, not suggested, struggled with and releases self-doubt. All right. What things soever you desire when you pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them. Also, make sure you pray in Jesus' name. After every prayer, always say, in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Mark 11:24, November. Something about November significant. Somebody could be a Scorpio. November 24th. Block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. It's like the phone or internet or TV or electronics for somebody. Okay, so now any of these names could be your name, be involved. That's wild. Your name, so your name, somebody involved or passed on loved ones, first, middle, or last name. I don't know why it gets so hot right here when I'm doing these. Oh, probably because all the dirt. I just looked over and I have like a plant like that. I'm like, why does it feel so hot? My plant light is right. One of my plant lights over here and it has like the 3 light bulbs and it's like right on my arm. No. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, answer my. So dumb. What are some names involved in the situation, please? Thank you. Somebody's mad because something's about to fall right into your lap. It's gonna feel like it's this. Whatever's being released, like I said, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a miracle, something you don't see coming. Okay, it's just gonna happen like that. All right. And like how this Madison card fell into my lap. Somebody's mad because they feel like it's just falling into your lap, or you know what I'm saying. If somebody feels entitled to whatever this is, that's yours, and they're not, it's yours. It's always been yours. And the truth about it came out, and now it's being released to you, and they can't stop it. They can't control you. Somebody's like constantly trying to control your muse, and you're like trying to distract you constantly. Somebody doesn't want you, so that they, yeah. Somebody's just been causing some kind of like nonstop chaos around you, so that you can't sit and have like a level. You don't have time to be able to think about anything. It's just like I'm seeing like a constant chaos, like, and it's to either get like it's to get you all, you know what I mean, to make you look crazy as well. So because there's just one thing after another, one blow after another blow after another blow after another blow. So obviously, and with all that stress, I feel like they're hoping, and their intentions for doing this is to cause you so much stress and chaos that like your heart wouldn't be able to take it, so that you'll have like a heart issue or have like a heart attack, or that because stress will kill you. You know what I mean? Like that stress is, you know what I'm saying? And with the amount of stress and chaos and everything that and burdens, all this stuff that you went through, they know for a fact you're definitely covered by God, because nobody would be able to withstand and all of this. And you know what I'm saying? There's no way. Like I'm telling you, somebody does like meth or something, and I feel like it's this person from your past. They did like uppers, and this person could possibly have like something wrong with their heart. I feel like they don't have much time left. This person that's like doing the right thing. Carolyn or Caroline, Molly. Somebody does drugs. They do like Molly pops, Molly perks, or like I feel like I don't know. Somebody lives a fast life. Something about their health not doing too good is because of the addictions. Plus, with them fucking around, karma coming back on them. Everything they did to you is coming back on them tenfold. And the difference is like you're covered by God. You're protected, and you know what I mean. You are able to make it through. These people, there's no way they would not be able to deal with half the stuff that you've been through. You know what I mean? Like not even like they wouldn't be able to deal with it with you stuff. So they wouldn't be able to deal with like the stuff that you've been through before you were a teenager, let alone your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Karmics ain't shit, and they know it too. Ain't that the truth? They're caught and they're mad. Jamie and Billy, or these two could be called, or voice or something like that. These two got caught. Oh, that one of them could be her name. I don't know if that was 2 or 3. Capricorn in reverse. Ramirez. Ebony. Oh man, it's so hot right here. Don, Donnie, Donald, or Don Don. Illinois. Violet. Dan, Danny, Daniel, or Daniel. Keith. Trey. Diamond. Leanne. Charlie, Charles, Chuck, or Chaz. Ray, Raymond, or Ray Ray. Crystal. Somebody does meth. Okay. Something about meth is significant. And I feel like their health isn't too good. Maybe their heart's something about their heart. Somebody could even have like a pacemaker or something. Okay. Charlie or Crystal. Somebody's cousin could be significant. Terry. Gabby. They could possibly drink alcohol as well. Because we have Jack and Daniels. Maybe they drink like heavy like liquor or something. Something about somebody's partying lifestyle is getting the, you know what I mean? They're falling by the, they're gonna fall by their own sword, you know what I mean? Shy. Somebody's grandmother, love miss you, mom, may you rest in peace. Or Dylan, or Dill, love miss you, Dylan, may you rest in peace. Somebody's step family, Mitch or Mitchell, Coco, Cheyenne, Giovanni, Marvin, Chris, Christopher, or Chrissy, or, you know, Christian, Katrina, Williams, or William, Kev, Kev or Kevin, Kai. Somebody could be a content creator, sister. All right, if you are a content creator, keep going. You're gonna be, you know what I mean. If you weren't seeing success before, keep freaking showing up. Keep going. Okay, it does take a little bit of time, but it's worth it. Just keep showing up. Consistency is the key. William, Bill, and you can always make more than one, you know, account as well. I have multiple. I have only one tarot account, but I have multiple YouTubes. William, Bill, Billy, or Willard. Someone's dad. Love, miss your dad. May you rest in peace. Jamie, masculine or feminine. Somebody could be missing a finger. Rose, Rosie, or Rosa. Or like a finger, or like a or something. Because right what I seen, Jamie, I thought of Jamie Jossa. He's missing his thumb. He doesn't have his thumb. So somebody could be missing like a finger or like a ligament or some sort. Somebody could have like diabetes or something. Something like this is significant. Karmic shit, and they know it too. Ain't that the truth? Steve or Steven or Stevenson. Somebody's running out of time. They know it. Lacey. Jenny! Jenny or Jennifer. Dolores. You are an earth angel. You got the green light, cream. Diamante. A karmic Libra in the mix. You could be a Libra too, but there's a karmic one in the mix. Becky. KJ. Deshawn. Hey, baby. Patty, Patrick, or Patricia. Masculine or feminine. Casey. Enrique. Tina. Justin. Love, miss you, Mr. Man. May you rest in peace. Your destiny is safe, my darling. Misty! Kevin Thomas. Oh, shit. I was going to use Kev's cards today, too. Kev's first and last name came out. Intuitive Kev. Loves him. Thomas. Tommy, or Thomas. Charlotte. And Madison, or Maddie. Debbie, or Deborah. And that'd be it, y'all. That's wild. Yeah. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, remember, God loves you, so do I. Spread love, not hate, always. And please don't forget to give God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit the utmost love, respect, gratitude, and appreciation for all that they do in our lives. And please, if you did not hit the like button yet, what are you waiting for? It's free. It's right there. Please hit the like button. Please hit share. Please hit subscribe. And please turn that notification bell on to all, so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. Also, make sure you are subscribed, because I do giveaways every month, and I will be doing a giveaway within a couple days or a week or so. So make sure you're subscribed. It's free. All you got to do is hit that button right there that says subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. And I do double check when I pick the winner that you are subscribed. And that's all I got to do. And that's it. And yeah, that'd be it, guys. I do have a candle lit for those who couldn't see it, because my plants are in the way. Always have a candle lit, just so you're aware. But alright, guys, that's all. And have a beautiful and blessed night, day, whatever time it is when you see this. It is hot as heck down here, so I'm gonna get up. Alright, guys. Alright, Jenny, have a good day, honey. God bless, guys.